Over 700 miles through 5 countries, 1 ferry crossing in 3 days, just to get home. What could possibly go wrong? I'm going to regret using that as a line to draw them in, aren't I? Yeah, I thought so. Hi, it's Dave T here, and this is episode 3 of our trip to Sweden and back from the UK, caravanning, towing all the way. And it's been a great trip so far, and I'm here now in a place near Horby, which is in southwest Sweden. We had a short trip here today, only about 100 miles, and this is really the start of our journey home. So this video is mainly going to focus on our route down to the Hook of Holland and across back to Harwich in the UK, and hopefully home just in 3 days by late Sunday. We're setting off now from Ringo Strand near Horby on the first of our long trips. It's about 250 odd miles today, so it's going to be a good 6 hours plus stops. Big ones tomorrow, which is 320 odd miles. Interestingly, just hitching up this morning, went to plug in the connector cable to the caravan and it wouldn't go in the socket. Not a major problem, because I have, where is it? Put it here. Because I have this tool here. If you haven't seen it already, I made a video about if you can't get that in because it's misaligned, you can do it manually, but it's an absolute faff. Get one of these little tools, I'll link the video, that automatically turns it around, so it realigns it. Otherwise, if I hadn't known that, that would have slowed us down for about 15-20 minutes or so. But other than that, Deb's
got to do van checks.
Deb wants me to do van checks, so I'll do that. It's been a nice site, lots of facilities here. We're only here for one night. Had a meal in the restaurant last night, which was quite nice. And an early start, it's 7:40. And any second now, we're about to go over 2,000 miles. Guy just hit a massive rock there. So 35 miles in, just made a quick stop. The reason, because we've got a bit of a sticky caliper on one of the front brakes, so it's wearing a little bit quick, causing a little bit of brake judder. So I checked the pad wear yesterday to be absolutely certain we've got plenty of pad on there. We have, we're fine, but obviously because I took the wheel off to do that, I wanted to stop after the first 30 miles or so this morning just to double check the torque. All fine, so we're good for another 212 miles today. Signs on the road which say Denmark. It means we're on the approach for the bridge. So here we are at the Swedish side of the Öresund Bridge. My darling wife is about to pay for this on her card for a change. What? She's not happy about that comment about the card. £118 we're paying for this pleasure, one way, and they couldn't even turn on the sun. Coming over on the bridge. Pretty sure lorries aren't supposed to overtake either.
We've been directed in a sign that's in Danish. We have no idea why, but there's loads of caravans pulled off. We think it's because of the wind, but Google Translate doesn't exactly tell us why we've come off. So you've got all these caravans, and you've got some that are just coming off the roundabout, but no one really knows what's going on. So we shall see.
Okay, so I really shouldn't have said earlier when I did that starting thing about what could possibly go wrong, because we've got 40-mile-an-hour winds at the crossing from, get the islands right, from Zealand to Odessa. So we can't get across the bridge until possibly 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. Really bad signage in terms of what to do in this situation. No information at all. People are literally trying to, the Germans, the French, everyone else here, I'm getting really confused as to what we're supposed to do. So we can't cross until the wind drops. Wind's not likely to drop until 5, 6 o'clock. And we've basically decided, rather than stick around here, we're going to change our route back to Rodby, which is the way we came over in the first place. It's going to reduce the overall mileage by 100, 200 miles in total. So we're going to head to Rodby now, catch the ferry, then we'll head into Germany. That means the site that's planned for tonight, we'll have to waive the fee for that one. We've already paid for that, but that's gone, that's fine. And then we'll have to find somewhere on our way down through Germany and hopefully keep our site the same as it was before in terms of where we're going to go and stay the last night in Holland, in the Netherlands. So with that said, let's get on the road. It's about 20 miles, Jesus. Okay, so we need to take this exit, and for some reason or other, they've shut it.
That is totally shut.
Guessing. Right, we're down to a quarter of a tank. We've been looking for fuel for a while now. We're in Denmark, by the way, still. So we're waiting for this van to clear the pump, which we can get to. But he's standing there having a fag in the meantime. So.
Okay, there's no filling station where I'm parked.
Oh, there's no filling station. Thanks. It's 2:30. We had a double back about 40 miles that we'd already covered. Now we're at Rodby. We've paid for a ticket as we came through and drove straight to the front of one of the lines, and they're actually starting to load now. So with luck, we'll be on this ferry, which leaves at 2:45 in 15 minutes. So that's an hour from getting to the port to getting to the other side, hopefully. And then this ad hoc route for the day will continue. We did actually get on to the 2:45 ferry, which pulled out pretty much dead on time. Just had a chicken schnitzel and fries with béarnaise sauce on board the ferry. We should in theory dock, I guess, about 3:30. Then we're going to set the sat-nav for tomorrow night's destination. And then as soon as we get a few miles covered and see a sign for a campsite, then we'll pull in. So basically, it was going to be tomorrow was going to be a long day, and now it's today that's the long day in terms of the mileage. By the time we've actually got over to the other side and found somewhere to stop them. All part of the adventure. It's a bit of a rough crossing than last time. And then hopefully dock in probably another 20 minutes or so. So it's 4:45, we're now in Germany, and we are 301 miles from our destination for tomorrow night, which is about 30 miles closer than we would have been had we taken the original route and got to the campsite we were going to go to tonight. The only issue is we now don't know where to actually camp for tonight.
Your destination is ahead on the right-hand side. You have arrived at your destination.
Found a German campsite. Unfortunately, they shut at 4. No one around, no phone number. So on to the next one. Trouble is, we've got to turn around now. The fact that it's signposted there.
Couple, we stayed with you a few weeks ago. Can we come to you now with a caravan? We can for one night, and we leave tomorrow. Yeah, we come now and leave tomorrow. So we can come now. Yes, we'll be about 1 hour. Yeah, hopefully by 8 o'clock tonight. Yep. Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll phone you when we get there. Okay. Okay, we'll see you soon. Okay. Yeah, okay. Bye bye. Yeah, we can go.
So we have just phoned Hans, and if you've been watching the other episodes, you'll remember Hans from episode 1 when we're coming out was the groundskeeper. We've been turned away by 2 or 3 sites now, and we're heading towards Bremen. We're thinking we'd maybe stop for a couple of hours, grab a few hours sleep, press on, stop, and so on, which would have been quite a tough night. We're already up to 362 miles, but we're 45 miles away from Bremen, which is where we stopped before. So on the off chance, we phoned Hans, because we had his mobile phone number, because he's a groundskeeper, and Hans has come through, and they have got space. We can stay there. We'll be there in 45 minutes. That's going to make it a probably about a 400-mile trip today. So a long day, but we should have somewhere to sleep for tonight.
Give me a black motorcycle, give me playback on a vinyl and some cheap aviators from 65. Give me snakeskin boots, skull swaying like a noose, and I'll be clinging to the back of this Indian bike. Brass rings in the center and a wind with a red sunset going down.
You have arrived at your destination.
There's no lines on a gravel road, riding where nobody goes, and I'm addicted to his leather and smoke. Give me a black motorcycle, give me playback on a vinyl and some cheap aviators from 60.
So I should have recorded this last night, which was the 23rd day of our trip, and now it's the morning of the 24th. We didn't because it was such a long day. I had footage to back up off the dash cam and other things, and plainly I was just knackered. It was a long day yesterday. Things went wrong, but we couldn't cross the bridge between the two Danish islands, so we had to do a major diversion. We then had to catch a ferry, and then we got turned away from effectively like 3 campsites trying to find somewhere to stay in Germany, which you might think is the definition of a disaster. It could have been, I guess, if we hadn't found anywhere to stay, we'd have been stopping in a motorway station or something like that. But actually, it's kind of what this sort of trip is really about. When we found that we couldn't cross at the bridge, there's a whole load of other caravans in the same situation. We were talking to some, I think, people from Belgium, a couple from Germany. We were all trying to work out what to do, and you don't often in this modern world get that kind of thing where travellers are coming together and kind of going, oh, how do we get around this? I was scribbling plans on an old back of an old receipt in a cafe, trying to work out mileages and costs and distances and stuff like that, because we really have to get to the Hook of Holland for Sunday lunchtime. So it was a long day, somewhat stressful day. Mileage I think came in over 400 miles, and I think it's about 9 hours driving. I'll put all the stats on the screen. One hell of a day. We should have a much easier day today. It's about 158 miles to the next site, which was the planned stop in the Netherlands. So we're just packing up now, got to hitch up, most of it's done, and then we'll head off to that. So this lane, they're having some construction work done. I think it's to do with the drainage system for the river. And it was very, very tight getting in this corner. It's a sharp corner. And it's, no, not too bad getting out. This guy pushed by with a trailer. And that's Hans's scooter with a trailer on the back, I think. So this site's an odd site, but it's kind of nice. But it's more of like a kind of community where people have obviously bought pitches. But you probably know all that if you saw the first episode. Anyway, on with the journey. We're in Germany on the motorway. We've hit slow traffic, and if you notice, all the cars on the left-hand lane, the fast lane, they're pulled over hard to the left, and we're behind the lorries and we're pulled over hard to the right. It's standard practice to do this in Germany, and I think some other European countries, so that emergency vehicles can get down the centre. Little interesting fact for you for driving in Germany.
Hey highway, what do you say if we took some time and one?
We are now in the Netherlands, and 31 miles to go to the campsite. Wait for the sat-nav to announce it.
But we're not quite, it says 200 metres. So we're almost in the Netherlands.
Come on, sat-nav, tell us. About to leave Germany now. This is it. And welcome to the Netherlands.
You crossed the border.
This road widens as the sky brightens, and the sun is
Then
wiping
200 yards
pain
later,
from
right
my
turn.
face. Hey highway.
It's Sunday the 25th at about 11 o'clock. We left the campsite at 7:45 this morning. We didn't get everything packed last night. We wanted to get packed because it got to about 6 o'clock. We were just having a nice chat with the neighbours, and suddenly the skies went dark and it absolutely chucked it down for the best part of a couple of hours. So we had a bit of a stormy night, but uneventful journey here. We're waiting for check-in. Check-in opens for the boat in about 40 minutes. Then we'll have to wait for the actual boarding of the boat and stuff, and hopefully a relatively smooth crossing back. But fantastic holiday, highly recommend it. I really do hope you've enjoyed watching this video, particularly this one covering the journey back. If you have, then do hit that like button, and if you're interested in seeing other videos that I make, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. But most of all, thanks for watching.